I've been thinking a lot since I was 6 years old. I was 6 when I felt a strong pull to learn and understand the world of big people, starting with those who lived in my house. I was fascinated and disappointed and sometimes mysteriously perplexed. Sometimes things that were done and said that didn't make sense and didn't seem okay. And I thought a lot about how people could have said and done things differently. But at that time, I didn't have the ability to self-examine, just outwardly aware of the way others would behave. Even though I was young, I had this intuitive wisdom. It let me know what was right and what felt wrong. And even though the knowledge and the understanding or the skills weren't there, and I couldn't articulate it, the internal wisdom is something that's wired into human beings. Some may call it the spirit or nature or God or an inner knowing. So all the time I spent toiling thoughts about different ways of relating to others and trying to be the best me. I continued to develop myself and my passion. And today I still do. It's what I love. From books to graduate school and being a relationship skills life coach, I decided to start this YouTube channel. I want to share what I know because I wish somebody had gifted this type of knowledge to me throughout my life. Each episode on this channel will provide different ways of understanding a specific relationship or situation. Maybe the relationship with ourselves or the relationship with other people. Perhaps you're in a place now where you think that you're doing the right thing and you think the other person is wrong. Or you have an issue that has gotten bigger, larger, more frustrating and has never resolved. Episodes will deal with all sorts of relationship issues, whether two people are starting a relationship or maybe decades into a relationship, or you're simply focused on having a better relationship with yourself. If your goal is to acquire a new way of thinking about relationships, I'm honored to share what I know. There are habits that we all have and hurdles to overcome. If you believe that relationships are the single largest investment of energy and time in one's life, then you might also believe that it is because we all need relationships to survive and thrive. But sometimes we need more knowledge, and sometimes we need more skill, and sometimes we want to know the what and the why because we're naturally curious and skeptical. Relationship knowledge and skills should be available to everyone because it's an integral part of growing and feeling good about ourselves and the ones we love. As far as I know, this stuff is not taught in school and usually taught when we're struggling in our own relationships. As I've shared information with my kids through the years, and just so you know, the kids on the wall, those are my kids years ago, not now. So the things that we have talked about when they were young and then at a different age and a little bit older, I have been a witness to all the positive effects from their feedback. And that feedback is their feedback to me. It's about their relationships and just the way that their confidence in knowing how to honor themselves and also to relate others has been amazing. But it's brutal when we don't have what we need and what we want, and I'm excited to share. I'm not a therapist, and all of what I share is an opinion. For those who subscribe to this channel, I welcome your comments and your suggestions, and everybody else's too, even if you don't subscribe. But for those who do subscribe, I'll do my best to create a video based on a suggestion or perhaps a comment. Each video dives into a particular topic, but doesn't necessarily provide all the answers to someone's individual situation or have all the answers to the topic itself because relationships are nuanced and it's virtually impossible to cover every nuance in one video. And lastly, I also have expectations from all of my viewers who watch my episodes or who participate in a live. It may sound a little strange, but I do have expectations for viewers to be curious and thoughtful and considerate and caring, because this is, of course, a relationship channel. And relationships are not built on tearing people down. Instead, I encourage you to be curious and have a heart to remain open. So, welcome to my channel, Habits and Hurdles, and please enjoy.